Hare Krishna. Welcome to Tax YouTube channel. This is C. Rohan R. Pingai, practicing chartered accountant based in Mumbai, also partner in Motilal and Associates LLP, member firm of Mars Network. Welcome to topic. Today we are going to discuss IMS, that is Invoice Management System under GST. So let's dive into it. Let me allow to share my screen. Yes. So we will take an in-depth look at the invoice management system, the revolutionary ecosystem that fundamentally changes how input tax credit is claimed and reconciled in India. This is highly relevant for all taxpayers, GST practitioners, finance professionals, and businesses. Our objective is to simplify the concept, walk you through its components, and explain how it will impact ITC reconciliation in 2026 and beyond. So let's go through the today's agenda. We will cover overview of IMS objectives and rationale, key features, workflow and mechanism, ITC reconciliation in IMS. So here is the short form, in short, the agenda for our session. We will begin with the basic concepts and build up to the practical workflows, compliance implications, and illustrative examples too. So we will conclude with at the end with the key takeaways. So let's moving our first topic. So what is IMS? That is, what is Invoice Management System? So the Invoice Management System is a digital platform designed to facilitate what real-time exchange, verification, matching, and reconciliation of invoices between the supplier and recipient and the GST system. It integrates with GST returns, e-invoicing, and other tax engines to form a single unified interface for invoice validation and ITC flow. In contrast to the existing system where reconciliation primarily depends on GSTR2B and taxpayer-driven matching, IMS provides a systematic auto-matched data-driven model. So why IMS? Let's understand. The rationale behind introducing IMS is rooted in addressing the persistent challenges in ITC claims, mismatches, and disputes. The government aims to eliminate manual reconciliation errors, improve transparency, and ensure that only eligible, valid, and authentic invoices are used for ITC. So IMS is expected to reduce the litigation, improve the compliance levels, and streamline the taxpayer's experience. Moving further, let's understand key features of IMS. The key features of IMS include real-time data validation. Every invoice entered by a supplier is instantaneously visible to the recipient, that is subject to a data sharing rules. The system automatically matches invoice supplied by vendors with those reported by the taxpayers. So advanced dashboards provides ITC status at a glance along with alerts in cases of mismatches, pending approvals, or qualification issues. Let's understand IMS workflow, how it works. Let's walk through the IMS workflow. So invoice submission is the first stage. That is, the supplier uploads invoice data via the GST system or e-invoicing portal. Then the system makes the invoice available to the recipient for acknowledgement. Then the invoice gets categorized as eligible, pending, mismatched, or rejected. So only eligible and accepted invoices qualify for ITC claim. So any mismatch triggers a workflow for clarification or correction before the final reconciliation. So moving further, let's see ITC reconciliation old versus new. Under the current GST framework, taxpayers rely on GSTR 2A or 2B to determine the availment of ITC. This essentially required manual reconciliation and often created timing issues and mismatches. So in contrast, under IMS, that is Invoice Management System, matching happens systematically and in real time. So significantly reducing the subjective interpretation. Taxpayers will know instantly if an invoice qualifies for ITC or requires corrective action. Moving further, let's understand how IMS affects the ITC claims. IMS changes the game in ITC claims by making eligibility validation dependent on system match data rather than self-reporting alone. If a supplier fails to report an invoice or reports inaccurate data, the recipient will see a mismatch status and may not claim ITC. So the system sends alerts and correction nudges to both parties, making the entire process more robust and less prone to error. So let's see practical example. Consider a scenario where a supplier issues an invoice which is uploaded and validated by the GST ecosystem. IMS automatically matches the invoice with recipient data. The recipient sees the status of matched and eligible and thus claims ITC seamlessly in the return without manual reconciliation. So this example illustrates how transparency and automation simplify the compliance. Let's understand another example. In a second case, suppose the supplier reported an invoice with discrepancies in the tax amount or GSTN. IMS flagged this invoice as a mismatch and alerts both the parties. So the recipient cannot claim ITC until the supplier corrects the data. This underscores the importance of accurate reporting and quick resolution of exception. So moving further, let's see key compliance requirements. Under IMS, compliance rigor increases. Taxpayers must ensure what accurate data entry at the source, act promptly on mismatches and notifications, maintain records for audit and verification, monitor IMS dashboards regularly. So non-compliance or delayed actions can result in loss of ITC and also penalties can be levied in future. So what are the common challenges? So adopting IMS presents what operational challenges. Transitioning from the legacy system to a real-time model requires what training and process we design at accounting staff level. Ensuring data integrity and quality is essential since mismatches prevent ITC claims. So businesses need to invest in systems and personnel training to leverage the IMS effectively. So what would be the best practices? So to optimize benefits from IMS, business should develop internal SOPs for invoice management, integrate ARP system with IMS for automated flows, conduct regular reconciliation checks, and collaborate closely with suppliers to ensure what timely corrections. So let's see IMS 2026 and beyond, what future enhancements will be. So the future roadmap for IMS may include predictive analytics, that is using AI or ML, deeper integration with accounting and ERP systems via APIs, and enhanced dashboards and real-time compliance scoring. So these improvements aim to further streamline tax workflows, reduce the disputes, and enable more strategic decision making. So now let's see key takeaways. So in summary, the invoice management system ushers in a new era of transparent, automated, and integrated tax compliance. It transforms ITC reconciliation from a manual, retrospective exercise to a real-time and system-verified process. So improving the accuracy and reducing the disputes. So adoption of IMS best practices is essential for compliance success. And so that's it for today. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please note down my contact numbers. If you have any questions, queries, observations, suggestions, then please do let me know via WhatsApp. You can also email to me and also comment below the video if you can. So thank you. Thank you so much. If you are not yet subscribed to Executive YouTube channel, then do subscribe it for latest updates and video series like this. So thank you so much once again. Bye bye. Take care. See you soon. Hare Krishna.